On this episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV.
There he is. Oh, that's a bigger fish. That's a bigger fish right there. Beautiful snapper.
CV Boats presents Florida Sport Fishing, television for the avid angler, powered by Mercury Marine. Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses Taco Marine, makers of Shade Fin, a lightweight, versatile shade system that easily attaches into rod holders, tops, and arches for convenient portable boat shade. Shade Fin, shadow in seconds. Boat Outfitters, where owners and builders go for replacement parts and hard-to-find hardware. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price.
All right, got to get an early start here if we have any shot at catching these fish, especially the bigger ones. You know, it's the mangrove snapper spawn, the full moon here in August, marathon in the Florida Keys. The bite, unfortunately, has not been great lately, but we're going to give it hell. You know, you can't catch them sitting at home, but a couple of the tips that are real important if you want any shot at success, you got to get out early. Got to get out, you know, that first couple hours is going to be your ticket to catching these bigger ones. Catching really, I don't want to say any, I mean, you could probably pick up the smaller ones all day, but, you know, the bigger 16 to 24 inch mangroves, you got to get out, you know, bright and early here. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV. I'm Captain Mike. We're aboard our Mercury-powered SeaHunter. Got my brother Mayor co-hosting the show today. We're going to head offshore, do some patch reef fishing to try and get on these mangrove snappers. These are scrappy fighters, prolific, certainly one of the best tasting snappers.
That's for sure.
You know, and on the appropriate tackle, a lot of fun to catch. So it's nice to switch it up and do some of this every now and then.
Especially if you're catching 2, 3, 4 pound fish.
Right, you know, some of the larger ones. And that's what we're going to talk a lot about today is some of the things that you can do to lean the odds in your favor for catching those bigger fish. We're going to talk about the details. We're going to talk about location, about using your electronics to get dialed in on how you find these bigger snappers. We're going to talk about the simplicity of the rigs that we're fishing and the tackle that we're fishing. And of course the bait and really everything in between. So I do have a backup plan, you know. We're going to have to see how it goes, but you know, we may end up offshore doing some snapper fishing for a different type of snapper for vermilions, which is also fun, you know. Again, not giant fish. These are not big fish, but what they lose in quality, they make up for in quantity.
Exactly.
You know, and as a
excellent table fare.
Excellent table fare for sure. And it's nice to, you know, have a lot of these different fisheries in your toolbox, so to speak, to be able to go out, to go mutton fishing, to go cobia fishing, to go dolphin fishing, but also to go mangrove fishing, or, you know, as a backup plan maybe to catch a limit of vermilions, you know, maybe when everything else is slow. So we'll see how everything comes together. Sun is just starting to come up, see a little bit of false light there. So we're going to take our time getting out to our first spot, get there bright and early and see if we can hook up. So stick around.
Let's go get them.
All about positioning here. The ledge I want to fish is like right here, so just going up current. You know, I can't stress how important it is making sure that your boat is in the correct position when you anchor up. It's everything. And if it's not right, pick up and move, make an adjustment. You know, do what you need to do. Now we've already put the chum bag in prior to dropping the anchor. We put the bag in and rode around a little bit, get that scent going. Let them start sniffing that out. Hold it tight for a second. Pile of them under the boat. Look at that. Right there. Just stacked right on the bottom. That's all mangroves right there. The yellowtails, they're going to show higher in the water column. They're going to come up to the chum. Those mangroves are going to stay tight to the bottom. Let's see what this looks like here. loaded up in life. I could see it all in water right here, just completely covered up. All right, we'll give it a whirl.
If exploring the ocean never gets old, if getting salty is something you crave to repeat time and again, if fun in the sun is how you make new friends and stay close to old ones, if you agree time on the water is time well spent, then we build SeaHunter for you and those you call friends and family, for the memories you've yet to make and the friends you've yet to meet. SeaHunter boats lead the way.
Above deck or below, Easy Anchor Puller is the way to go. From the Hero Series pontoon anchoring solutions on freshwater lakes and rivers to the Rebel Freefall Series when fast anchor deployment is critical in deep coastal salt water, there's an Easy Anchor Puller for every application. Aluminum or fiberglass boat Easy Anchor Puller drum anchor winches are compact enough to fit in tight spaces and made with all 3/16 stainless steel components so you can easily mount them above deck or below. Visit EasyAnchorPuller.com, call 1-800-800-1640 today.
Dependable terminal tackle is vital in every venue. That's why professional anglers targeting bonefish to blue marlin rely on Diamond Fishing products. With an extensive selection of the finest monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braided fishing line in the world, it's time you avoid the rest and rig with the best. Diamond Fishing Products, the official line of Florida Sport Fishing TV, tournament-winning fishing teams, and busy charter captains from coast to coast.
Half-ounce jig head right there. That's the ticket, but it's that shape. That's what's really important right there. Just lays flat, just like that.
You ready for a lucky one?
I'm ready. I am ready. We're fishing a combination, or I don't want to say a combination of pinfish, but different sizes. That's about the optimal size for a large mangrove right there.
Oh yeah.
Slow down there, pal. Right there. A little bit smaller, even a little bit larger. The really bigger pinfish we slice in half diagonally. All right. I'm just trying to get that bait through all of these yellowtails. There's a bunch of stuff in the slick, stuff that I don't want. And get through it all and get right to the bottom. And that's where you're going to get those mangrove bites. There he is.
There you go.
There he is, right
that
there.
Looks like a good one.
Yeah, there he is, right there.
That's the right one.
That's it. Just let him eat it a little bit. Ran a couple of feet. Bam.
That's no yellowtail.
No, it's a mangrove right there.
Flip that. Oh yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
Nice,
Decent
nice.
one.
Nice
Not
one.
a giant, but I'll tell you what.
It's a good way to start the day.
Yep. That's what we're after.
Beautiful.
You know, if you got to measure him, he's not a keeper. They need to be 12 inches, and clearly that one is a keeper. But that's what we're after right there. You know, these beautiful fish, they're hanging under all of these yellowtails. We got a giant school of yellowtail here, and the mangroves are right underneath them. So, see if we get dialed in right there. There he is. Oh, that's a bigger fish. That's a bigger fish right there.
There you go.
Right there. All right.
There you go.
Come on, get up here off the bottom. All right.
That was on a chunk?
That was on a little livey. It's a bigger one for sure.
There he is.
All right. That's all right. Got him.
That's a chunky one. Beautiful fish. Good
Aren't
job.
they? I mean, the colors, the bronze, the gold up against that skyline right there, that fin structure. Beautiful. That band across the eye. And they'll get to be 8 to 10 pounds.
Got him that time.
There you go, brother.
Got him that time.
All right.
Woo.
So once you get dialed in, that was on the cut bait.
Oh, yeah. Look at this guy.
Oh, very nice.
Not a bad one.
Nope. Beautiful.
This was on, yep, the midsection of the pinfish.
Good time to deploy the ballyhoop if we see those ballyhoop. We definitely could use some fresh ballyhoo. That's a killer bait. When you're out here reef fishing, I'm telling you what, the pinfish is money. But the secondary bait, that ballyhoo, you just can't beat it. You really can't. So once we see them and they come up the slick and they start congregating, we'll deploy that ballyhoop and see if we can scoop up a few dozen.
Gear Guide, proudly presented by Dubrow Fishing. Innovative tackle storage solutions for every venue. Learn more online.
Right there, I tell you what, cast net's an incredible tool, but I really enjoy this ballyhoop. It makes it very easy to catch bait, and it's very stealthy. Okay, you're not throwing something really big or loud. Not everybody can throw a cast net, and not every scenario calls for a cast net. You can see it collapses to fit in that little 18-inch bag. And we're just gonna ease this back into the slick. Let the fish get acclimated. Let the ballyhoo get used to it for a while. And then we'll pull it through the slick and see if we can snatch a bunch of baits. It's really a nice, easy, efficient way to catch some of the best bait that you could use. I mean, look at that. And even if you pick them off a few at a time, that's all that we're looking for. We're not going dolphin fishing. We don't need dozens and dozens. We need just a couple of dozen to get some prime baits. And that's it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me get a net for that.
I want to net this one.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there.
This one's a little better. Ready?
Yep. Gotta lift them up a little bit higher.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All right.
Good job, good job.
Woo! That's what we
there,
want,
you know?
right there. Again, you know, look, around the state of Florida, you're gonna have an option of really big mangroves, you know, fish that are 5 to 8 pounds. Here on the reefs, that's a beautiful fish right there. That fish could be 18 inches, you know, 18 to 20 inches. That's a beautiful mangrove snapper for these patch reefs. Don't expect much more than that.
And that's a beautiful fish, though.
Yeah, no question. Great job. All right, brother. Somebody's putting them in the box.
This is my biggest one.
Somebody's putting them in the box.
Ready?
There you go. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's a fatty.
This is kind of the mangrove snapper fishing that we're looking for, you know?
That's it.
There you go. All about cookie cutter size, couple of pounds, but hey, that's what it's about right there. That one's a little chunky. You know, you said it before, this fishery is not as easy as it looks, you know?
Exactly.
Obviously, we're making it look relatively easy, but it isn't. Even when the fish are here and they're aggressive and they're biting, it's being rigged right, you know? It's about the right bait. It's about the right positioning. It's about, you know, setting the hook at the right time and using the appropriate tackle. A lot of different, whoa, get over here, pal. A lot of different variables come together, or have to come together, in order to be successful, you know? Really isn't as simple as it looks, but I'll tell you what, it's as fun as it looks.
You know what? It took us the first 6, 8 fish, you know, swinging and missing.
Yeah.
But
From there,
here we go.
it's on.
The best days happen out here, where the only thing on the line is what you can catch. And every cast could be the one that fills your memories with the fish of your lifetime. Mercury engines are made for exploring. So are you. Go boldly.
On and off the water, anglers and boaters protect valuable gear with Dry Deck. Indestructible, self-draining 12-inch tiles interlock to cover, cushion, and protect any surface, and easily trim for a custom fit with no special tools or adhesive. UV stabilizers prevent fading, antimicrobials keep everything dry and odor-free, and cleanup is simple. I don't only stand behind Dry Deck, I stand on it. Available at your local marine supply store and factory direct at drydeck.com.
For over 80 years, Furuno Innovations have helped more fishermen find and catch more fish than any other brand. And we're raising the bar again with Navnet TZ Touch 3's new PVG and Fish It Drifted technologies. Build your own 3-dimensional shaded relief charts to find trophy fish others have missed. Perform accurate drifts the first time, every time. Be the one everyone follows. When you're serious about fishing, lead the way and get serious with Furuno.
Chaos, Gear matters.
Oh my God! Springtime permit fishing.
Shot another one. Doubled up, doubled up.
Mutton. Woo! Nice! That right there, baby, is deep dropping.
Chaos. Gear matters. Shop online or visit our new superstore for everything fishing.
You would get sick.
Probably.
The oil.
Would make you throw your brains out.
Dude, dude, you're hooked up! Hooked up! So funny. Woo! Get him, baby, get him! Hang on to him, hang on to him, that's it! That's the right one right there, baby! Get him! Oh, what bait was that, dude?
Pinfish.
Just sitting on the bottom as you were putting a new chum block in. There you go, take your time. He's up off the bottom now.
Got him coming now?
It's a mutton fight.
Yep.
Way over here, who knows, you know, but again, I'm gonna get the net. It could be a yellow jack. Let's get that kicker. Hey, you're on the right rod. You know, again, this is why it's
there
so
he is,
important.
Big grouper.
Oh, nice grouper.
Nice
No,
grouper.
mutton.
No, mutton, big
mutton.
Woo!
Easy,
Easy, get him in the net.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
What a slop, dude. That's a pig. Oh, my God.
30 feet of water.
Wow. That is a giant. Look at that. That's the kind of mutton that you would really expect to see out on the
200
wrecks.
feet of water, right?
Yep, that we target out on the wrecks. But to find a beautiful quality fish like that in 30 feet of water, you know, we talked about it. We said, hey, just because you're fishing shallow does not mean that you don't have a shot at big fish, a trophy bottom fish. Okay, get your mind out of that scenario thinking just because it's 30 feet,
there's just going to be smaller fish.
Right, and that's not the case. The problem is the vast majority of fish like this are lost because guys are fishing much lighter gear for the yellowtail, for the mangroves, and then this guy comes along and eats your bait, and you can't stop him. There's nothing you can do about
The
it.
jig was right in the corner of his mouth.
Yep, so you needed that heavy outfit right there. Beautiful.
Beauty.
Nice work.
All right.
Rigging Station. Proudly presented by VMC, your expert in hooks.
What's up, guys, and welcome to this episode's Rigging Station. You're watching us patch reef fishing here in the Florida Keys, targeting the mangrove snapper. Wanted to talk to you in detail about the equipment that we're fishing. It's not extensive, but again, like all fisheries, it's got to be done right. Our go-to is a 7-foot Chaos Gold 12 to 20 pound conventional outfit, matched to a Shimano Torium 16 conventional reel, loaded with 20 pound monofilament diamond line. I've got about a 12-foot leader of 20-pound diamond presentation fluorocarbon tied to the main running line with a blood knot. Finish things off with a half or 3/8 or even a 3/4 ounce jig head, depending on the current, and that's all that you need to seal the deal. In addition to this outfit, we'll switch it up. We'll also bring a 6.5-foot spinner. Just nice to be able to go from conventional to spinner. Sometimes we'll flip a bait way out in the back of the chum slick. 20-pound braid, same 12 to 15 feet of 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, the diamond presentation, and we're fishing a knocker rig here with a sliding egg sinker that slides all the way down to a 3/0 VMC Sure Set circle hook. Finally, the last outfit, and highly recommended whenever you're reef fishing, you're going to need something a little bit beefier. There's going to be times when there's some bigger fish around, big muttons, groupers, you just never know. So we bring another 6'6" rod, but a much heavier rod, rated for 20 to 40 pound line, matched to a SW 8000, a Shimano Twin Power. I'll tell you what, absolutely love these reels. Amazing torque, plenty of line capacity, incredibly smooth drag. It's literally a top tier spinner unlike any other. 30-pound braid, a little bit heavier, beefed up to 30-pound fluorocarbon leader, because again, this is our beefier outfit for bigger fish, and a 3/4 or 1 ounce jig head. That's it, that's all that you need. But make sure that you bring plenty of extra terminal tackle, because I'll tell you what, you're gonna blow through it when you're reef fishing and that bite is on fire. Get up there! Oh no! Oh. There you go. All right, he's coming up here. All right. Light tackle, 20 pound leader. Just taking my time. Oh, he's coming up, grabbing that, dude. You know, this is what it all comes down to, knowing your tackle, knowing how much pressure you could apply and doing it, because you've got to give it everything you have. And you know what? You're going to win some and you're going to lose some. Oh, it's a big yellow jack. Big yellow jack. There you go. Oh, yeah. Woo! Nice work. All right, what a beautiful, look at the colors on that guy, huh? Beautiful. Strong. Really, really strong. One of the best fish for sashimi. Right? Great color scheme. That's it right there, baby.
That was just on your little bait on the bottom.
Little bait on the bottom, make that little pin. Since 1977, the legendary 100-foot Yankee Captains has set the standard for overnight fishing. With the latest sonar technology and unrivaled service, no one does it better. Whet your appetite with a 2 or 3 day trip to the world-famous Dry Tortugas, or jump aboard an epic 4-day adventure to the rich waters of Pulley Ridge and beyond. Fish around the clock, relax in air-conditioned comfort, catch the trophy of a lifetime.
Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses Salt Life sunglasses, unparalleled polarized protection with anti-glare properties and special coatings to repel water and oil. Jigs R Us, a massive selection of slow pitch jigs in stock and ready for delivery. Free shipping at jigsrus.com, and your entire order will arrive rigged and ready to fish.
All right, just sneaking up on this anchor here, and gonna make a little move. Gonna head offshore to some deeper water. It's a little bit later in the morning. This mangrove bite seems to have fizzled out, which is typical, very typical. So we're gonna head off to, I don't know, 175 to 225. There's some deeper wrecks offshore here. I want to just see if there's any vermilion snappers out there. This is it, guys. This is the rig that we use targeting the vermilion snapper. It starts with a loop knot on the bottom. In this particular case, 10-ounce bank sinker. I don't know, a foot or two up off the lead. We have our first dropper loop on a 50-pound trunk line. The branches are 50-pound as well. It's just a loop knot that's tied right into the main trunk line. Finished off with a 3/0 VMC Sure Set circle hook. And then you can see about 4 feet away, we've got the same scenario, another branch, another circle hook, and again, 4 feet away, another branch, another circle hook. The advantage to this rig is I'm covering a lot of the water column. Vermilion snapper are typically associated with bottom fish and bottom feeders, but the truth is they will certainly feed way up off the bottom, so I like to cover a lot of that water column. I don't need more than 3 hooks. I'm really only trying to catch 1 fish at a time, but they're notorious bait stealers, right? So if you drop down a single hook rig, chances are you're going to miss them. You're coming up and down a lot, way too much, and you're losing a lot of quality fishing time, which is why we fish a multiple hook rig. We're fishing it on an 8-foot rod rated for 20 to 40-pound line with a Shimano Talica 12 loaded with 40-pound braid. You may think it's a little bit overkill for these fish, and it is, but in this environment, deep water, heavier sinkers, oftentimes multiple fish on at one time heading in different directions, you need this kind of equipment. It's really simple, but it's all about the details, and it's got to be done right. 2 are vermilions. Woo! 3 are vermilions. It's a triple header. That's vermilion snapper fishing right there. When you get on them, you're going to get on them and you're going to catch them. They also prefer to be on the down current side of the structure. So you can stop the boat right on the wreck or the structure you're going to fish. Don't drop your rig right on top of the debris because you certainly don't want to get hung up, and that's where a lot of your sharks are going to be as well. But make sure that you drift that down current side. And it's a vermilion. Nice one. Look at that one. Look at this one.
Oh no, I just got sharks.
Look at that one. Look at this rod tip just getting crushed. I mean, you can't even get it to the bottom. Look at that. Oh, he's on there. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. It's also important to remember that they do not count in your 10 per person snapper aggregate. So, as an example, you could go out and catch 10 yellowtails, 10 mangroves, whatever the case may be, and then still be able to harvest 5 more vermilion snapper per person. There we go. Beautiful. Look at it, barely had him hooked right there. Decent grade of vermilions here on this spot. Chunky, little fat right there. Double pinkies.
Wow.
Double pinkies. Don't forget to check us out. Our streaming channel online, Florida Sport Fishing TV Plus at fsftv.com. We're out of here. Beauty.
Connect with the crew on Instagram at Florida Sport Fishing TV. Catch our extreme seminar series at www.fsftv.com and get hooked up.